To register for sessions of data days and master scheduling, first, sign into your Infinite Campus account. Next, navigate to the app switcher and select Community. If you've not created a campus community account before, you'll be prompted to do so, but if you have, you'll find yourself on the landing page for the campus community. From there, you'll select the Campus Passport button in the gray navigation banner in order to authenticate yourself as an attendee of data days and master scheduling. Upon logging into the event itself, a few of you may be prompted to update your time zone, and that's based on the current computer that you're logging in and the preference that you have selected in our Campus Passport system. So go ahead and do so by clicking Update to make sure that all of the session times are listed in the correct time zone for you. After you've done that, if needed, again, taking a look at this dashboard, you'll see that there's a how to register for sessions video. That's the video you're currently watching. So if you need a refresher, go ahead and watch it at any point, but you're already watching it right now. How to join your sessions will be another video, and that will be applicable, of course, from March 1st to the 3rd when the event is actually occurring. But if you want to preview, go ahead and watch that ahead of time. Not a problem. A couple other resources we have for you. We have session booklet, session grid by time zone. So we have 4 time zone options for you. Down below that, we have an FAQs page and some printouts. Those printouts will be really handy for you to post up at your desk to say, hey, I'm learning. So if you could just come back later, that would be great for those interruptions that may occur while you're attending a virtual conference. But in order to register for sessions, you can either do that through the session booklet or session grids, whichever one applies to you. In my case, I'll go ahead and select the Central Time Zone grid, and you'll see that a PDF version of the grid appears for me. There are 3 pages, as there are 3 days of the event, March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, so each page has its own day. And every session that's offered on that given day is listed. Sessions in green are ad hoc or database or assessment related. Sessions in blue or any shade of blue are scheduling related. Every session is 50 minutes unless it is a double block. So you'll see that indicated by it having 2 blocks put together. So for example, District Perspective Useful SSR Reports is a double block course. How do I register for any of these? Great question. So to do that, what you can do is click on this. This is a link to get you to the course page of that specific course and session. So let's say I want to get data days and master scheduling started off right. I'm going to take the very first session possible that could be offered on March 1st at 7 a.m. Central Time. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Filter Designer Introduction to Ad Hoc Reporting session. I'm all excited. This is great. It's going to take me to that course page. And here I will find every possible session that could be offered and that will be offered, in fact, of that course. So just in case, maybe I look and I say, oh, I wonder what Wednesday looks like. Okay, Wednesday session 4. Oh yeah, that's right. That's a little bit later in the day, 10 a.m. Nope, not going to work. Okay, yep, still good with, let's say, my first selection, which was very first session, very first day. I'm ready to go. What I can do is go ahead and over here on the right-hand side, I can select session and say, yep, session 1, Tuesday, March 1st, sign me up. Go ahead and select that and then click enroll. From here, you'll be given a pop-up. You'll also get an email just as a side note, as a confirmation. So yep, great, confirmed, you've registered for that session. But for this pop-up, view courses is really all of your courses in Campus Passport, so not necessarily just data days and master scheduling. And then start learning now would only really apply if this was during the event itself. So if you're well ahead of March 1st or even just ahead by a day, I would recommend just clicking close. And then to register for more sessions, it's easy enough. You can just reopen the grid. So in my case, I can navigate back to the PDF version, find another session, and great. Yep, I found another one. Click on it, same process. So you can continue to do that. It'll open up a new tab each time that you click on a course to then register for sessions. If you've already registered for that course, the nice thing is it doesn't matter which link you click, it'll take you to that same course page. So for example, I've already registered for this Filter Designer Pass-Through SQL course. So you'll see the behavior here when I click. It's going to take me, instead of the registration page with all the sessions, it's going to just take me to the session that I've registered for and say, yep, you're registered for session 2, Tuesday, March 1st. And, you know, if you can't attend it, great. You know, hopefully there's another one that you can attend, but if not, either way, you can go ahead and unenroll from this course. So that would just be, hey, I can't make it. If there is another session, or you just want to see what other sessions are available, you can actually click the change session option, and you'll be brought options. So for example, yep, I can't make that one. but maybe I could make the session 9 or maybe session 5 or 3 on Wednesday or Thursday. So up to you. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that option here, but if you wanted to change your session because that works better for you, you can certainly do that. So that's how you can register and actually enroll in courses or switch sessions if you need to. One last very important thing, as an option, what you can do is you can export all of these to your work calendar. So in order to do that, back on the Data Days and Master Scheduling dashboard, so you can get there by just clicking the Campus Passport button from Community again, and you'll land here, or the breadcrumb that I just selected here. And you'll see there's also the My Calendar option. Now you'll have to switch to March if it's not currently March when you're watching this. So I'll go ahead and navigate to March, and you'll see each of the courses and sessions that you've registered for. So there's the 2 that we just talked about on Tuesday. I'm registered for more than that here in my account for Data Days and Master Scheduling. So you'll see them all listed in order of when they're occurring, which is great. It's nice to have that here. But like I said, it's also nice to have it in your work calendar. So go ahead and register for courses, register for sessions, get in there, do that through the grid or the booklet. You can use the booklet, like I said, as well. But after you've done that for all of your desired sessions, and again, you can come back later and do this again, that's fine. It's not a one-time only option. But go ahead and select Export from this calendar, and you'll see that it says either Add to Calendar or Copy Link. I would recommend selecting Add to Calendar. And what it's going to do is ask you which application you want to open it with. So in my case, it's Outlook. So I'll go ahead and select Open Link. Pretending that this is my actual work calendar, now I've created a sample one, but let's say this is my work calendar. What that's going to do is it's actually going to create another calendar for you. It doesn't just automatically insert these events. It doesn't presume that you want them in your calendar that you use on a regular basis. So you will have to do some movement here. So I'll show you that. You can do that one at a time. You can drag and drop. So if I want to take this very first session as an example, drag and drop. If this is my work calendar, great, it's in there now. So it's in my work calendar. That's fantastic. If you've registered for multiple courses and sessions like I have here, you can actually hold down Shift on your keyboard and click, and you'll see it's highlighting each of these cells with an outline around it. And go ahead and do that. And then this time, if I hold down Shift, click, drag and drop, it just drags and drops all of those. Now it did duplicate the first one that I just did. So obviously you wouldn't do the one and then do every other one. And I did choose not to select this other option, right? I didn't actually shift and click. So if you don't do that, it's not going to come over. Again, you could manually drag that one and drop it. That's fine. The other important thing to remember about this is it does not automatically insert reminders. So if you have your normal calendar reminders of 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, whatever your normal reminder time is for when you like to be reminded that you're about to have a meeting or an event in your calendar, you need to set those. So you can do that individually, again, double clicking, or what I would recommend for speed is really just Shift, and you can start clicking a few of these. And I'm only going to click 3 just for our example's sake, but you could click all of them. And when you double click, what it's going to do is it's actually going to open up those separate windows so that you can add your reminders. So very quickly and easily, let's say I want to be reminded 15 minutes before these sessions occur. 15 minutes, save and close. 15 minutes, save and close. 15 minutes, save and close. So it won't take you very long, and it'll be well worth it because, of course, you're going to get reminders ahead of time when these sessions are going to occur during Data Days and Master Scheduling. So you can do that, export to your calendar. That'll be a nice feature for you to be able to see that, of course, the sessions are going to occur, and then also to sign in, which will be covered in the other video on the Data Days and Master Scheduling dashboard located right here. So again, hope you guys are having a great day. We're excited about Data Days and Master Scheduling. We're excited to have you register for sessions. If you have any questions, reach out to training@infinitecampus.com. Happy to answer any of those questions, and we look forward to seeing you March 1st to the 3rd.